The reason I know I'm from a meth town is because until about 8th grade, I thought garages just blew up sometimes. That just happened. McKiskey? Yep, factual joke. And no one tells you why the garages are blowing up as a child. So you come up with theories. You know, as a little kid, I was like, sun must have got hot. Then I grew up and I was like, it can't be the sun. That doesn't make any sense. Why aren't all the garages blowing up? So I was like, it's the garage refrigerator for sure. It's gotta be the garage refrigerator, you know? Because as a kid, people will be like, go get me a popsicle. I'm like, are you out of your mind? You want me to go to the most combustible part of the house? I don't even keep my bike in there. Because the garage refrigerator is always making noise, it's your worst appliance, and it's really exciting to be able to tell this joke where people understand what a garage refrigerator is. It's wonderful, okay? Because I live in Los Angeles right now, and when I talk about having a garage refrigerator to a Los Angeles audience, all they hear is, 2 refrigerators? Someone must have grown up a billionaire. And I have to correct him. I'm like, oh no, you don't understand what a garage refrigerator means for most of the United States. A garage refrigerator simply means you finally got a new refrigerator. And then you said, don't throw the broken one away. That's for weird shit now. That's for things that should get cold, but if they don't, that's still okay. That's for things we don't want around the everyday milk and eggs, you know? That's for more loose deer meat in a Ziploc. That's what we're gonna put out in the garage refrigerator. Stuff from your neighbor, that goes in the garage refrigerator. You know what I mean? Your neighbor Jerry shows up, he's like, you want any of this meat? I shot him. Like, you wrecked your car, Jerry, you hit that fucking meat, I know that. That's hit meat. I'll take it though, thank you so much. I know your processing plant, they do a great job, all right. I'm gonna put it out with the hot beer. I thought I was really rich growing up. I really did. I thought we were very rich. It doesn't take a lot to feel rich when you grow up in a meth town. It doesn't. Like, my dad sold cars and my mom was a babysitter, and I was like, I get why we're Republican. Keep the government out of this combined annual income of $55,000 for a family of 5. That's our Ford Taurus we share, not the government. You find out how poor you actually grew up with how late in your life you learn Red Lobster's not a fancy restaurant. And somebody didn't laugh and you're still poor, and that's okay. You have a goal now, that's exciting. Next time you pop down to Seattle, give it a shot. You can afford it, I promise. We think it's great, but it's the Applebee's of the sea, that's what it is. I didn't know Red Lobster wasn't fancy until I was 37. And I'm 37. It was months ago. It was this summer it happened, okay? I was in New York City with my friends. We were in Times Square and we were walking. There's a 3-story Red Lobster. I was like, whoa! And I took my phone out. I started taking photos of a fucking Red Lobster because it was 3 stories. I was like, nobody's gonna believe this. Nobody back home is gonna believe that I saw a 3-star Red Lobster. That must be the mother, you know, like. And my friends are like, you love Red Lobster? I was like, I love Red Lobster. Like, let's go. And I'm like, we wish. Someday. And they're like, no, for real, let's just go. I was like, no, for real, I got fucking shorts on. We're not getting in. That's a khakis only establishment, all right? Someone's grandpa in town gonna pay for that? That joke hit. You love when you're doing a stand-up special and one person in the crowd laughs. That's what you're going for. connected with one guy. And we filmed this, and we flew the whole crew to Alaska. That's what we was trying to get, baby. One guy. I grew up in like a Big Lots part of the United States. Do you guys know what Big Lots is? Yeah? Who doesn't? Who doesn't know what Big Lots is? I'm gonna explain it to you guys, and congratulations. You lucky bastards. I'm gonna explain Big Lots to you. Imagine Kmart in the middle of a divorce. That's Big Lots. It's like an unshowered Kmart. You woke up, you know? Like you walk in and you're like, are you open? And it goes, your dad took the shelves. We're a piles and bins family now. Dig around. That's Big Lots slogan if you don't know. Dig around. You want a DVD? Check the spoon aisle. I don't know. This was a yard sale till someone built a prison around it. Yeah. I got really good at drinking in the Midwest. I got so good at it. I'm fantastic at it. I know I'm not Alaska good, but I'm aware that I'm treading on your territory. Like, whoa, we have the biggest problems. But I'll put Iowa against Alaska, you know. We're going pretty hard together, all right? We both know it sucks. But I grew up in Iowa, and then I moved to Los Angeles from Iowa. And if you move straight to Los Angeles with the ability to drink like you grew up in Iowa or Alaska, they want you to go to rehab. It frightens them with how much you can drink. They're like, how many beers did you have? And you're like, tonight or today. I'm like, you drink too much. I'm like, have you met literally everyone I've ever met? I'm the weak link on my flip cup team. I know I'm not Alaska good, but I'm aware that I'm treading on your territory. Like, whoa, we have the biggest problems. But I'll put Iowa against Alaska, you know. We're going pretty hard together, all right? We both know it sucks. But I grew up in Iowa, and then I moved to Los Angeles from Iowa. And if you move straight to Los Angeles with the ability to drink like you grew up in Iowa or Alaska, they want you to go to rehab. It frightens them with how much you can drink. They're like, how many beers did you have? And you're like, tonight or today. I'm like, you drink too much. I'm like, have you met literally everyone I've ever met? I'm the weak link on my flip cup team. And it's, go ahead, what's up?
Where are we going after?
Let me finish the set and then we'll talk. Because if this keeps going the way it is, we're going to the fucking moon, baby. But if I eat shit, we're gonna go drink at Subway. It's up to us. This is the best I've ever done. Cool. It was very fun. I'm glad we shot this. It's not LA's fault that they don't like drinking though, because it's a weed town. They smoke a ton of weed. That's their thing. Yeah, I'm jealous, you know? I wish I could smoke weed, but I can't. I'm awesome at oopsie juices, you know? Like I'm a pro. But then I moved to a weed city and I'm not good at weed. Like, I've tried, but I can't do it. You know, have you ever smoked weed with someone and afterwards they're like, all right, what do you want to do now? And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? We shouldn't have done that. You want to go to the mall? No way, dude. I'm pretty sure my 5th grade teacher's gonna be at the mall. And she said this would happen. She said I'd be a drug addict. I just can't smoke weed. I can't do it. But I wish I did it because it's a way better drug than alcohol. It really is. It's way better. It is. Let's do a quick study, all right? Everyone in here, think of the worst thing you've ever done stoned. Ha ha ha! Giggles, giggles. It's funny. Did you pet a dog a little too hard? Somebody at a party have to be like, ease up. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, it's just soft. I didn't think of it. That's fun. Now, think of the worst thing you've ever done drunk. Ah! Less laughs. You just thought of a crime, didn't you? Yeah. Weed's better. I thought about it. I was like, what's the worst thing I've ever done high? And I was like, oh yeah, I wrote too much material on the movie Pocahontas one time. Yeah, it happened. I got stoned as hell. I put on Pocahontas, and halfway through, I flipped open my notebook, and I'm like, there are some discrepancies in this film. You're not getting away with this, Walter. And I went to bed. And I woke up in the morning, I was like, well, I got so high last night. Jeez Louise. I was like, I think I wrote a lot on Pocahontas, and I went and I looked at my notebook, and I read it all. I was like, shit! It's really good. But only if you've recently seen Pocahontas. If you don't know who Miko is, this is shit! But I loved it. I was like, this is the best stuff I've ever written. And I tried it anyway. I went on tour. And I would go to city, and I'd be like, anybody seen Pocahontas? Yeah, no, they hadn't. And I tried it, and it would just bomb. I was bombing with this Pocahontas material. But I believed in it so much that I tried to implement this new idea. I was like, if you buy a ticket to a show I'm on, how about the comedy venue is like, congratulations on your ticket. You also won a link to the film Pocahontas. Might want to watch it before the show. It's pretty important. And no one would do it. Like, we're not paying Disney fees. So I finally gave up on it. I spent a month of my life trying to force Pocahontas material down America's throat. That's the worst thing I've ever done high. It's not that bad, you know what I mean? That's petting a dog a little too hard. It's okay, it's fun. And I was like, what's the worst thing I've ever done drunk? Oh yeah, fought a cop. There's a big difference between musings on a cartoon and saying to a police officer in Iowa City, what the fuck did you just say to me? He won, if anyone's interested, and how that fight turned out. He used a stick. I wasn't ready for a stick. I'll tell you what you don't get to say when a cop pulls a stick out. Let me also go get a stick real quick. They use it right away. He won so much. He won so much I had to live at his work for 2 days. He took my clothes. If you're ever unsure if you want to fight or not, think, do they have my clothes? And if they do, you lost that fucking fight. I'll still smoke weed sometimes because I ain't a nerd, right, ma'am? But I don't eat weed. No. Eating weed is for children. I don't fuck with that. Eating weed is like finding a World War I grenade in the woods and throwing it. You have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, is that gonna work? And they're like, we'll find out when Grandma gets here. Also, I hate how they make weed edibles things I already desire. You know what I mean? I don't need an incentive to eat a brownie. I've always wanted a brownie. No one's ever offered me a gummy bear, and I'm like, oh, I'm not into gummy bears. I always want gummy bears. Let's make weed celery if we're gonna do this. You know, like, let's get high and healthy. Moms can get behind it, that's exciting. We're gonna limit mistakes at parties as well. I've never once walked into a party and seen an unmarked bowl of celery and was like, I knew this party was rock and roll. And then had somebody be like, oh, fuck, bro, how much celery did you just eat?